Hello, and welcome to Atlanta's premier love, sex, and relationship website, lipservicelounge.com. I'm your host, LaDawn, and today I'm doing a special video just for young ladies ages about 8 through 13. A few months ago, I did a video on how to maintain the health and wellness of your vagina, and I received several inbox messages and calls from mothers and sisters that had used the video as an educational tool, to my surprise. One of the calls was from a dear old friend who had watched the video with her daughter who was about to transition into college because she thought there was good information on the video that she needed to know. So I thought to myself, what else can I do to provide good information to individuals that otherwise may not get it? I have several friends that are educators, and a conversation that seems to present itself more and more is that the young ladies in school are starting their cycle at an earlier age. When we were coming up, the average age was about 12 or 13 to start your cycle. Now it's about 8 or 9, and I thought that is a very difficult thing for a young woman of 8 or 9 to handle, along with trying to juggle school all day. So I thought I might be able to provide some useful information that may be helpful. And I thought it might be an opportunity for these young ladies to get some critical information that they just may be afraid to discuss with individuals around them, or may not be comfortable with asking questions. I know some young ladies that are raised in a single parent home where the parent is a father. He may feel uncomfortable about discussing it. He may not know what to ask. Since it's her first time dealing with these types of issues, she may not know what to ask either. Or you have young ladies that have their mothers in the home and they're both just uncomfortable about having those types of conversations. So I thought I could put something together to kind of just help start the conversation or provide some good information. Not only am I going to talk about cycles today, but I'm really going to open it up and talk about everything from head to toe. A woman maintaining her body from head to toe. I'm going to do it in segments. The first segment will be about hair care. The second segment will be about oral care. The third segment, body care. And the fourth segment will dive into talking about menstruation. It's just a lot of good information I'm going to share today. I hope you find it to be valuable. I hope it generates conversations for you with your friends and with your parents. If I say something on the video that sparks a question, please don't be afraid to ask your parent or anyone that you think may be able to provide good information for you. So we're going to jump right in. Thank you as always for joining me in the lounge. Okay, as I told you, we'd be discussing how to maintain the health and wellness, total care for a woman's body on these videos. Part 1 deals with hair care. As you see, I have a table full of products. All of these products are very affordable, inexpensive products that anyone can have in their home to maintain the total care of their body. But as I said, the first area that we're going to discuss is hair care. Now, there are 2 different types of hair: curly or kinky, and straight. It is typically thought that people that have a curly texture of hair, that hair doesn't produce natural oils. Quite to the contrary, that hair does. It's just difficult for the oils to penetrate the hair shaft because the hair is tightly coiled or curled close to the scalp. People with straight hair don't seem to have that problem because the hair is straight. It allows the oil to penetrate the complete hair follicle or hair shaft. Both of those types of hair have to be cared for. Before I get into that, let me just make a disclaimer here. There are a lot of individuals that wear natural hair. I wear my hair natural, and that simply means that you don't chemically treat your hair in any type of way to change the texture of it. African American people place chemicals in their hair to straighten it out, and Caucasians may place chemicals in their hair to add curl to it. But natural means that there is no chemicals. Natural does not mean that you don't maintain the health and wellness of the hair. In any state that you wear your hair, natural or chemically treated, you should ensure that it is cleaned regularly and properly and maintained so that it will have a healthy condition. So, for kinky or curly hair, it is a good idea to wash that hair every week, no longer than 2 weeks. It's important to do that, again, to maintain the cleanliness of the scalp and to make sure it stays in a healthy condition. A product that I like to use is very inexpensive. It can be found in Walmart or any drugstore. It's Cream of Nature. Cream of Nature makes a shampoo and a conditioner. This shampoo that I'm holding here is a detangling conditioning shampoo, and this is a nourishing conditioner. It's very important to use a detangling shampoo because when the hair is wet, it tangles. That's for curly texture hair as well as straight hair. You want to make sure that you have a product that eases the tangling so that when you comb it out, you don't break the hair or pull it from the roots. The best thing to use when combing out wet hair is a wide tooth comb. Any variety, as long as it's wide tooth, will help with getting the kinks out of the hair, the tangles out of the hair, without breaking it off. So it's very important to have a wide tooth comb. After you wash the hair with a detangling shampoo, you want to use a good moisturizing conditioner that further helps soften and strengthen the hair. Again, as the conditioner is on, you can leave it on anywhere from 3 minutes to about 15 minutes. You want to comb through it to make sure it penetrates the scalp as well as the hair shaft, the entire length of the hair, and then wash it out. Once you wash the hair out, you want to make sure it is moisturized. And a product that I like to use is called Blue Magic Coconut Oil. This is a type of grease, and I like it because it has a light floral scent. It's very faint, and it also is clear in color. So you can grease the scalp and it doesn't show like a heavy shine from the colored grease that was used on my head when I was little, yellow and green and blue. But this is clear. And what you do is after the hair has been washed and conditioned and dried, you just part the hair so that the scalp is revealed and you grease the scalp. And once you do that, you want to make sure to massage the scalp so that it can be distributed evenly over the scalp. And then any of the excess oils that's remaining on your hand, just brush it across the rest of the hair to make sure it's evenly distributed across the hair as well. This will make sure that your hair is moisturized. And you need this particularly if you have curly texture hair, because the natural oils that are produced won't necessarily penetrate the entire length of the shaft, as I said before. So it's important to wash and condition. People with straight hair have to wash a little more often because the oils do penetrate the entire hair shaft. And to keep the hair from being very weighted down, they have to wash that type of hair either every day or every couple of days. It's still important to use a great conditioner, great shampoo, and a wide tooth comb when combing the hair out to keep from breaking it. Now, what I want to caution you against, whether you have curly texture hair or straight hair, about heat. Don't use too much heat on your hair because it can be damaging, especially if you have straight texture hair and you're washing your hair daily or every couple of days. Make sure you don't use a lot of heat on your blow dryer or have the blow dryer too hot or flat irons and things of that nature because it can damage and burn the hair. Another product that I've been recently introduced to that I've absolutely fallen in love with, it was designed for African American hair. It was designed by an African American dermatologist. It is called Tress Therapy, and they have a wonderful new product called Co-Wash Cleansing Conditioner. It's a shampoo and conditioner mixed in one. So you don't have a two-step process, it's a one-step process. So you put it on your hair and you wash it as normal, and it doesn't suds up. It's hypoallergenic, and it leaves your hair very soft feeling, and it's greaseless, and it's very lightweight. It is a absolutely wonderful product. It can be found in your local, one and only GNC here in Atlanta on Cascade, and it also can be found in the Walgreens downtown in the Atlanta Medical Center. I understand that it will be introduced into the market at the beauty supply stores within the coming weeks, but it's worth traveling to the GNC or the Walgreens to get this product. And then there's a gel. A lot of people use gel on their hair to just kind of maintain it or keep it in place. Again, this is a hypoallergenic, greaseless product. It doesn't weigh your hair down. So it is an awesome, awesome product to use. Okay, so for men that are raising daughters alone, if you're not comfortable with doing hair or doing all these things to maintain the health of the hair, surely find someone, a lady that would be willing to do those types of things. If you have an aunt, a sister, a grandmother, or cousin that can provide those services, fine. If you don't, however, check out your local beauty colleges. You can get all those services for a very, very nominal fee. You can get your hair conditioned and washed for as little as $12 or $15. You can have those stylists style your little girl's hair in a style that's easy to maintain for the entire week or for 2 weeks if you choose to go 2 weeks. I recommend a simple type of braiding, not braiding that adds additional hair or weave into their hair because it tends to break the hair off and damage the hair. And also, I want little girls to be very comfortable with their texture of hair, their length of hair, and they shouldn't have to feel like additional hair needs to be added for them to feel beautiful. So just braiding their natural hair. Or if they put their hair in the ponytail, make sure they rotate the ponytail around. So if they wear it on one side 1 week or on the top the next week or on the back, make sure you rotate it because you don't want to have the hair stressed out where it's being pulled up at for an entire week or 2 or 3 straight because it tends to thin the hair out in that location. So make sure the ponytail is moved around. So again, we've covered how to cleanse the hair, whether you have thick, curly, kinky hair or straight hair. You need to wash and condition regularly. You need to moisturize, and you need to make sure it's in a style that is easily maintained. Now, for little girls that sleep really wild at night, fathers or mothers, you may want to invest in a satin bonnet. You put this on their hair at night, and it allows them to maintain the style, and it also allows them to not have breakage as they sleep. When women sleep on a cotton or flannel sheet or pillowcase, it causes some breakage. So a satin bonnet will prevent that. If they can't keep the bonnet on, the next thing you might want to invest in is a satin pillowcase. And again, these 2 products can be found in Walmart or any drugstore or any beauty supply store. You put the satin pillowcase on, and it does the same thing that the satin cap does, and you don't have to worry about it falling off. It will allow the hair to maintain the style as well as to prevent it from breaking. So those are all the things that I have on hair care. Just remember that it's maintenance that needs to be done regularly in order for your hair to maintain a healthy sheen and to stay clean. That's all I have for hair care on this segment. Please stay tuned and join us for part 2 where we will be discussing oral care.